Alright, so we're doing some mystery riddles with Brightside. And hello, guys. Alright, so we're going to do all of them 100 mystery riddles. Alright, let's go.
Bill's your guy. Cuffin' boys.
Oh, wait, okay, let's go.
A lousy alibi. A man had been strolling through the park when someone suddenly hit him on the back of the head. Witnesses say the culprit had brown hair, blue eyes, and was wearing a baggy suit. The main suspect is Sean Baker, who matches the description perfectly. The police interrogate Sean, who gives his account of what happened. I was just hanging out in the park, and I saw this man walking along the pathway. Then some other guy suddenly sprang out of the shrubs right in front of him and hit him. I ran home as fast as I could. The police ask him to give a description of the attacker. He answers, he had a red mustache, red hair, and a baggy suit on. However, one of the investigators says Sean is lying. How does he know?
Alright, so, alright, wait. Alright, he better think again. Wait. Let's. Wait, where's. What? Wait, let's go back to that part. Wait. I'm kinda messed up.
Bill's your guy. Someone there, blue eye, hit him on the back of the head. A man had been strolling through the park when...
Look, that sounds very suspicious. Look, blue eyes, hair. See, that's a lie.
Someone suddenly, who met the count of walking along the path, hit him, and not the suit on. Oh.
Alright. Now, like I told you, that I show you, he's lying. I mean, I know, but they already told us. Look.
Sean claims that the attacker came up in front of the man,
that is so
but that's
obvious.
Complete nonsense. The man had been hit on the back of his head. Strange noises. Amy and Carl were lying in bed at night when they heard weird noises from their daughter Stacy's bedroom. Amy went to see and carefully opened the door, but saw her teenage daughter fast asleep and the noise stopped. The next night, it all happened again, and in the morning, Amy found a snakeskin lying under Emily's bed. Alarmed, the family searched the whole house, but couldn't find the snake that left it. Still, the sound persisted every night. Can you guess where the snake was hiding?
Alright, let's see. Wait. So let's see. It could have been hiding in her bed. Wait, let's just take a guess. So, alright. So, it could have been, in her. What is that blue thing over there? I think it's gotta be in these. I don't know. I'll just take a guess. I don't know.
It was in the walls.
What?
At night, when it was quiet, the snake would crawl out in the open. But when everyone woke up again, it hid inside the pipes and between the boards. A careless granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Sally went to the drugstore to get some meds for her grandma. The pharmacist looked at the prescription and handed her 4 identical pills, 2 for pressure and another 2 for her legs. He warned Sally that Grandma should take 1 of each kind a few hours before bedtime. The girl nodded and dropped the pills into her bag. As she got home, Sally realized what she did wrong. There were 4 completely identical pills in her bag, all mixed up. But when it was time for Grandma to take the pills, Sally figured a way out. What did she do?
Oh, alright. Maybe 9 them off. I don't know.
The only way out of this situation is to split all the pills in half and take 1/2 of each pill. This way, Grandma will definitely get the right meds.
Oh, what?
The chicken matter.
Okay, that was too...
Sally's grandma, yep, that same one, got 3 hens that gave her 3 eggs in 3 days.
Why?
When Sally found this out, she decided selling eggs could be a good business. So she got her grandma 12 more hens of the same kind. Sally can't wait to get her profit. Who wouldn't be? But she's not that great at math. Can you help her figure out how many eggs Grandma will get in the next 15 days?
That's kind of like 5 eggs. Yeah, it's 5 eggs. Because look, that's so obvious. It's baby swing around. That's it.
3 hens brought Grandma 3 eggs in 3 days. It means one hen brings 1 egg once in 3 days. So it'll give 5 eggs in 15 days. Now that we've got 15 hens, we can easily multiply the numbers and get 75 eggs in 15 days.
Oh, I get it. Okay, good.
A window to freedom. Jack is thrown in a cell with a dirt floor and only one window positioned so high no one could reach it. The cell is empty except for a shovel. It's dry and hot in there, but Jack won't get any food or drink anytime soon. He has only 2 days to break out of his cell. Digging a tunnel would take at least a week. How should Jack escape?
Alright, I think that's very sweet. I think that's very simple. He should dig some of the dirt from the bottom, like right here, and put some stacks over here so he could break the bars and get out. That's very simple. Like what? Let's see though.
He should use the shovel to make a pile of dirt under the window,
Yeah,
climb on it, and escape from the cell.
knew it.
Seriously, who secures prisoners this way?
I knew it. See?
Oliver was attacked in his flat and taken to the hospital. There are 4 suspects, all of them
Wait a
Oliver's
minute.
flat. Oliver
So,
was
brown
attacked
eyes.
in his flat and taken to the hospital.
Okay,
There are 4 suspects.
I
all of them
know
Oliver's
who it is
neighbors.
already.
Wow, I'd find another
The guy
apartment.
was bald.
Amelia
bald.
said she'd been walking in the park since early morning. Henry explained he had been painting in his studio and had heard nothing. Jacob said he had been repairing his car. Sophia answered she'd been taking a bath for the past 3 hours. Look at these people's hands and try to figure out who's lying.
I think it's wait.
Hands. Sophia answered she'd been taking a bath for the past 3 hours.
Wait,
Look at
you
these
can't stay
people's
in the
hands
bathroom
and
for
try
like
to
3
figure
hours.
out
Okay,
who's
it's her.
lying.
It's her. It's you can't even take a shower in like 3 hours. Look at the clock. What?
It's a bit strange that Jacob, who was repairing his car, and Henry, who was painting, both have such clean hands, but they could be wearing gloves. On the other hand,
I was correct.
Sophia's hands and fingers don't have wrinkles, but it would be a natural skin reaction after 3 hours in a bathtub. Sophia, you've been caught smooth-handed. The police found out there was a new smuggler in town. 3 people were under suspicion. Luna, a school bus driver, Jackson, a fire truck driver, and Daniel, an ambulance driver. All of them claim to have been busy with their work since the very morning. Can you figure out who's the smuggler?
Alright, let's see. So sometimes hospital people could be suspicious, could try kill people when they're when they're trying to kill people inside a hospital. So I think it's or this. Wait, why is the garage? Okay, so I gotta be this or this. Well, I picked this first and picked the second. I'll say this. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'll say ambulance or school bus. School bus. That's all I know. Let's see.
Look at the car Daniel drives. On such vehicles, the word ambulance is normally written backward. It's done so that other drivers can instantly read the inverted word in their rearview mirrors. Well, it seems Daniel has given himself away. It was the day when Jacob was supposed to be discharged from the hospital. He had spent a couple of months there and underwent several surgeries. His doctor told him he was going to be fine. It was safe for Jacob to leave the hospital. But the guy didn't believe these promises. In low spirits, he walked home. On the way, he accidentally bumps into an elderly lady. She gets furious and started to shout at Jacob. But instead of arguing back, he hugged the woman and ran home. Why?
Maybe because it's her or his grandmother. I don't know. Maybe.
Jacob had hearing loss. He didn't believe his problem could be helped. But when he heard the woman shouting at him, he
What?
realized the doctor had told him the truth. Maybe the doctor should have shouted.
What? Okay,
Chloe
I don't
stayed
know
late at the
how.
office that day. When she was driving home, the woman was worn out. At one moment, she even started to doze off. That's when it happened. She spun off the road and crashed through the fence that was on her way. She couldn't control the car anymore. It slipped down a steep hill and ended up in a lake. Chloe couldn't move her arms,
Oh
they were
no.
stuck. She couldn't undo her seatbelt or open the door. The car sank to the
Alright.
bottom of the lake. Was Chloe doomed? Rescuers arrived 3 hours later. The woman was still in the car, but she was alive. How did she survive?
Oh, that's very simple because the lake is very small. Oh. Yeah. The lake is
After the
short.
car hit the bottom of the lake, the water only came up to Chloe's throat. It was a very shallow lake. Good
Yeah.
thing, huh?
Yeah.
It
I knew
was
it.
Jack's
Shallow equals
birthday,
small. Okay.
and the fellow got a present he had been dreaming about for ages, a motorbike. The next morning, he rode his bike to college and left it at the parking lot. During lunchtime, Jack decided to check on his motorbike. Imagine his horror when he found out someone had broken the mirrors. The security guard told Jack only 3 other people had left his building in the afternoon. They were Owen and Sam, two best friends, and Layla, the girl who once liked Jack but got turned down by him. Owen said he and Sam had gone to the campus cafe to get sandwiches for lunch.
Uh-huh.
Sam confirmed this. He then added the bike could have been damaged by Layla out of revenge. But Layla told Jack her mother had visited her and they had spent 2 hours together. So, who's lying?
Okay, I'll say it's Layla because she could have just shot her car like shot shot his car with like what? She's lying. Watch.
Owen has a paper bag with food delivery written on it. It means the guys ordered their lunch, not bought it in the cafe. They broke
I
Jack's
forgot.
mirrors
I
and tried
forgot
to
about that.
frame
I
Layla.
thought. So
Not a
guys,
good
because she was
reflection on them, huh?
outside. Oh my
Detective
god.
Taylor was chasing a dangerous criminal. Suddenly, the man entered a hospital. Oh no, there are hundreds of rooms there. Luckily, it was raining, and the criminal left footprints on the hospital floor. The detective followed them and got into a small room. There were 3 people there, all covered in bandages from head to toe. But one of them was a fake patient. Who?
Oh, I'll say okay. It's this one because look, she does. Wait, it's blurry. Wait, he doesn't have to.
It was the dude in the
What?
middle.
What?
He didn't even have a medical chart next to his bed.
Oh my
Very
gosh, I
good job on the
forgot.
bandages, though.
Mhm.
The CEO of a large company called the police. He was sure that one of his employees,
Oh
Victoria,
my lord,
had
I'm so
stolen a
dumb. I
memory
didn't
card
even
with
saw
secret
that.
information.
Sorry, guys.
She was going to sell it to their competitors. The police arrived at Victoria's house, but the woman didn't let them in without a warrant. The officers had to leave to get all the necessary papers. By the time they were back, Victoria had already been sitting in her car, ready to drive off. The police officers arrested the woman. They searched her car and clothes, but found nothing. And then, when they were about to give up, one of the detectives realized where Victoria kept the memory card. Can you figure it out?
Oh, in her sleeve or in her thing right here, not in her thing though.
When
I
the
don't know.
police first came to her, the woman had her hair down. But after that, Victoria changed her hairstyle. The memory card is in her bun.
I'm so
Yep, Victoria
dumb.
and her
What?
sticky bun.
Bro, how did I even not see that? How? I'm just blind. I'm just blind, guys. I'm just blind. That would be it for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for part 2. Bye.